Hi, I'm John Williams, ready to take you on another accessible adventure in the Pacific Northwest. We're here in historic Baker City, Oregon. It's the starting point of my first visit to Hell's Canyon. Now, a jet boat tour or a rafting excursion can certainly be part of it, but Hell's Canyon is so much more. I'm excited to get started. Tank's full of gas and I'm ready to hit the trail. The Oregon Trail, that is.
Heading out on the Hell's Canyon Scenic Byway just a few minutes from Baker City is the National Historic Oregon Trail Interpretive Center, commemorating the pioneers who began to settle here in the 1800s. Back on the byway, our next stop will be the Hell's Canyon Overlook. It's about a 2-hour drive. Along the way, we pass through Native American ancestral lands, cattle country, and historic towns. For an eagle's eye view, head up Forest Service Road 39 for a short drive to the Hell's Canyon Overlook. That's Hell's Canyon, on both sides of the wild and scenic Snake River. And over there, across the canyon in Idaho, the Seven Devils Mountains. During the summer months, U.S. Forest Service personnel give interpretive talks and information. Sit among the pines for a picnic. Get some exercise along this paved trail and use the facilities before hitting the road. We're headed out to the Hell's Canyon Visitor Center and boat launch at the beginning of the designated wild and scenic river. There's a good chance you'll see a bighorn sheep, mule deer, or even a bear along the way. At the Visitor Center, learn the history of the dam, see the exhibits, and talk with the folks from the U.S. Forest Service and Idaho Power Corporation who work together to manage this facility. The boat launch below the dam is a popular place to enter the wild section. Permit information is on the Wallowa-Whitman National Forest website. Next, we're off to Pittsburg Landing. It's about 30 miles by river, nearly 190 miles by car. Just out of Whitebird, we start our descent into Hell's Canyon. After 20 miles of breathtaking scenery, we arrive at Pittsburg Landing, a well-known entry to the wild and scenic Snake River. There's a clean, accessible U.S. Forest Service campground. Nearby, you'll find Native American rock art. This is one of dozens of rock art etchings and paintings preserved in the canyon. No one seems to know exactly what story they tell, but estimates are that they go back thousands of years. Today, we're joining a U.S. Forest Service river ranger on his regular patrol. I'll board his jet boat from the launch just below the campground. There's no wheelchair accessible facilities here at Pittsburg Landing. Other areas have accessible loading, but check with the individual jet boat operator to make sure they can accommodate your needs. Shooting through this magnificent canyon, the deepest in North America, you can visualize the alarm the early pioneers must have felt when they first laid eyes on it, and how if they could see us today, they would truly think it's magic. Just to think we do this for recreation. One of the most visited spots in the wild section of the river is the historic Kirkwood Ranch. It was a livestock ranch in the 30s. It's now operated by the Forest Service to welcome canyon visitors year-round. It was not accessible in my wheelchair, but with a little help, I was able to see the ranch firsthand. Look into a jet boat tour or rafting experience. The U.S. Forest Service partners with many outfitters and guides in Hell's Canyon National Recreation Area.
Well, that's it from the wild and scenic Snake River and Hell's Canyon. I'm John Williams. I'll see you real soon for another accessible adventure in the Pacific Northwest.